To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an inch, man, I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goal. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
We got a damn good show.
Damn good show. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into the Friday night rants of Toe for Life.
What?
What?
What? You rant? No way.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
If you want to go through the chat, since it's all your chat, you might as well go on ahead and go through.
Too funny.
Ain't none of it mine.
What's up, A-Lo? We got A-Lo. We got U-Haul. Here you go. I'll let you.
What up, Culture Club?
Oh, I thought you were going to do it different. Ballerina Girl. What's up? Good night. If you fall asleep. Got Nate the Great. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got Cliff up in the house. Welcome. L Crofty, much love. STD.
Welcome.
Brooksy, yo. Joko, welcome. I'm blown in clouds. Yep, that's right. High on life, baby. High on life.
So anyways, that fucking beginning of that didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
It's okay. You're a little rusty. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, I suck. It ain't about being rusty. It's about I suck at it. I'm just one of those StreamYard streamers, I'm not really a streamer, I guess. What's up, STD?
Howdy, Oklahoma. So what are we pondering, or what is your ponder?
Man, look, like it says it all at the top, right? Missions and recons, what the fuck does all this mean, right? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? We got missions, we got fucking recon. I mean, I don't know if I want to grab a fucking M16 and fucking put some fucking combat boots on. I don't know what the hell is going on here. What the hell is going on in this so-called community of ours.
I don't know, but like, aren't you not supposed to curse like within the 10 seconds or whatever?
I could care fucking less. I'm not
Well,
trying to
what
be
the hell?
monetized.
What the
I
hell?
mean,
It's not about being monetized, man. No, I'm just
well, I
kidding.
mean, I don't
Ain't
care
this
about.
PG-13? I mean, no, I'm just playing. Just playing.
I mean, I don't.
Little ones are asleep, so it's adult time.
I got a potty mouth. I got a truck driver mouth, a tow truck driver mouth, I guess, if you
Yeah.
want to call it that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, oh my god, this is
What?
crazy.
Oklahoma,
Like,
welcome in.
these. I watched the video and I've heard motherfuckers talk about the mission like fucking. They said it like 10 times in a video today, right? That's not the mission. It's not the mission. Like, what? If that's not the mission, what the fuck is the mission? I want to know. Anybody out there, tell me
So
what
you're
the fuck
obviously talking about 1A, right? Because, there are some people who aren't 1A.
Yeah. I'm talking about the 1A community for all those that don't know, right?
Don't know.
We,
If
we
you
got
know,
some
you
people,
know, you know. Rumsky,
we got some
welcome
people
in.
talking about missions and doing recon and wars, and I don't fucking know what's going on, man. Like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Well, I don't know about wars, but I mean, isn't the mission like the cause? But I know there are some like that will go for the cause or what we consider the cause, but they're going for more like if they're going for just VA or they're trying to go in the VA direction, you know what I mean? Like finding the corruption and that versus the cop watching and auditing. You see what I'm saying? Like, is that a mission? Like,
I don't know.
is it
I want
something
someone to tell me
specific?
what the mission is because I don't know what the mission is. My mission right now is to come and entertain people. I don't know what the mission is. What's up, Rumsky? What's up, Awaken?
Awakened, welcome in.
I don't know what the mission is. Like, that's what I want to know. That's the bottom that I'm trying to get to tonight. Is what is the fucking mission, y'all? What's up, hippie? Welcome in. And I got other things to get off my chest tonight too, but this is the main thing.
Like, what is people's definition of mission?
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen two people, not even two, let's just say at least 5 different people talk about the mission, right? In recent times. And in my eyes, they're all on the same mission, but then you got them saying that this ain't the mission. So, what's the mission? Do we have to do recon on this mission? Do I have to get my fucking, well, I was never in the military, but do I have to act like I was in the military? Do I got to get down and crawl on the ground? I mean, what's the fucking mission here? Do I got to go up in a fucking tree? Do I got to crawl through fucking tunnels? I mean, what's the fucking mission here?
Tell me how you really feel.
I feel like our mission right now.
I mean, mission, position. Oh, there's an echo.
No, I honestly feel like the mission right now is to see who's the better and see who gets more clicks and views, and I don't know. You tell me, what's it seem like to you? I mean, that's the question. What's it seem like to you compared to what it seems like to me? We'll open the fucking panel up. Anybody come up here and tell me, anybody that's part of the 1A, knows the 1A, has been seeing it. Yeah, I know, Oklahoma. I don't do shit. I get it, right? I get on here and I rant and tell people how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come over to my channel and hit the like button, Oklahoma, talking shit over in Ajod's channel. Fucker.
Oh.
But really, like,
there's an echo. Are you wearing your headphones?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you need to put on your headphones, dear. You can use your
No, I don't
mic.
want to.
Yes, you need to. There's an echo.
All right, hang on. Let me switch over some shit.
So no doggy in the dark. What? Hello, hello, hello. What's that song? Can you hear me? So you don't hear the echo? Because I hear an echo. Put a 1 if you hear an echo. 2 if you don't. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Do you hear an echo now?
Do I hear an echo now? No.
You still
No echo.
no.
No.
Oh, thanks for stopping by there, Oklahoma. Fuck. Anyhow, anywho's. So I mean, and I know there's probably
I'm
more
gonna
people
go to
that.
the naughty corner. I'm sorry. I'll mute
Okay, go to
myself.
another one. All right.
Okay.
So I know there's more people that aren't in the 1A, right? In the chat right now, there most of the people aren't in the 1A, but the 1A people, like fucking, I still haven't seen anybody say what they think the mission is because I want to know what the fucking mission is, right? Like, am I gonna get down on the fucking ground? Am I gonna get? Is someone gonna issue me a fucking M16? I mean, what the fuck's going on here? What's the mission? Do I gotta do recon? Do I gotta go live out in the woods and attack? I mean, what's the fucking mission here? Please tell me, because this shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
I think the mission honestly
The
right now.
mission is clear. There's a clear mission.
What's the clear mission, hippie? Jesus, man, come on. That's what I want to know. I want to
You
know
gotta
what the
pin
mission
it in
is.
your chat.
I already did it.
Oh. What's that, Cloud Kicker? So Toe for Life needs help on defining mission.
No, defining this mission that everybody's
This
talking
mission. Okay, that everybody's talking about. What's up, Angel?
right? Because right now, to me, it feels like the mission is to see whose dick's bigger, right? That's, I mean,
okay, so I
what?
think that it depends on what part of the community, because the community is just not A or B for me in my eyes. You have like A, B, C. You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying there's fractions? So we got
Yes,
fractions. So we
we
got
have
like,
fractions.
the Marines, the Navy, and the Army and shit like that. We have our own little factions, right?
No, I mean, don't compare it to military.
Well, it's
No.
a mission. So I think
Oh,
military when you say mission, you know what I mean?
okay. I got
Since
it.
I'm not a gamer, so I can't say I think Black Ops 2 or something, you know what I mean?
Those that are expressing a mission versus maybe the word cause. Like if I say mission and cause to you, is that two different things or is that the same thing for you?
Like the cause.
Yes, because yes. Like have you not heard people talk about they're doing it for the cause? Or do you hear
Yeah. So
mainly mission?
what's the cause? Because when I look at everything that's
The
going
cause
on,
is
I don't
fighting
see the
for
cause.
is protecting people's rights, upholding the government. You know what I mean? Like that's the cause. To hopefully one day, you know what I mean, make a difference. I mean, is the ultimate cause. And it could be something little. It doesn't have to be something big, but just working in those, doing things the proper way. So like you have them people like let's talk about cop watchers in specific. I think that you have those that are truly in for the cause or the mission, depending on how you look at it, in my eyes, right? And then you have those that do it just for the clicks and views. And when I say that, I mean like the people who do it for the clicks and views, if you haven't noticed, a lot of them don't necessarily do the whole process, right? The complaints, the hard work, the paperwork. Like we've seen, the biggest one I think, in my opinion, that's doing a lot of work, is Lawrence Accountability, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I mean, you know what I mean? But plus the angry vet, I mean, with the scars. See, and I think he expresses it as a mission, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's for two reasons. One, his military background, right? And then two, like he's in it to fight for people's rights, but he's specifically targeting, the VA's rights, and therefore it could be a mission. It's a mission within the cause. I just sounded smart right there, I think. No, I don't, maybe.
You said,
No,
I think I sounded smart.
I did.
No, I started laughing when you said that.
Oh, I thought that was, well, I don't know.
I get that, but so is there a happy medium between clicks and views and the cause?
I don't think.
Like,
to me, I don't think there is. I don't. You're either in it for the clicks and views, or you're in it for the cause. I don't know. Maybe you could.
well,
Hold on. I am. Goodness. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
How you doing,
So-
sir?
I'm doing good. Let me I'll sit on the other side so you can possibly see me. I don't know if this is gonna work or
There
not.
you go. That's a good picture.
well, I don't want you to break my stream either. I mean, come on.
All right. So what are we talking about?
What's the
Man.
mission?
Yeah, what's the mission? Because I don't know the mission. Do I gotta do recon? Do I gotta fucking get it? Is someone gonna give me an M16? Am I gonna fucking go roll around in the dirt? What the fuck's the mission? Huh? What, am I gonna be one of them tunnel rats? I mean, what the fuck am I doing here?
So I think like when you hear the word mission, it's usually associated with, several missions. Like when you're in war, there's a bunch of different entities working together to achieve one goal, right? And a lot of them do it different ways, and a lot of them have their own mission. You know what I mean? You're put on your own mission. And when I say this isn't part of the mission, which a lot of people, this isn't the mission, or this isn't what I signed up for, or when fucking douchebags poke at me and all that shit. I'm talking about what I believe I should be doing and what we as a community should be doing to reach a certain goal. And that's winning this fucking war. And make no mistakes about it, this is war. And going on the fucking Dr. Phil show, knowing that it is a trap, and or knowing that they're gonna make us look bad or whatever, I don't believe that's part of the fucking mission. I think part of my mission is trying to get out to the public that we are not the fucking bad guys. So the less people that see shit like this garbage Dr. Phil's a fucking paid actor, has always been a fucking paid actor. And if you didn't know that before you went on the fucking show, you're a fucking moron.
So when you say knowing, I guess what did AFA supposedly know? Or did he know what was going to go on, what the show was about? Or did he
Yeah,
just,
he said he knew it was a hit job on 1A auditors.
oh,
He knew it. That's what he says, and his excuse for going on is he's not fearful and he's not scared, or he's big tough guy, big tough guy Josh. Oh, I hit back. Oh, yeah, well, no, I've never fucking seen you hit back, bro. Like fucking, you tell everybody that you're gonna hit back, but yeah, I've never seen you fucking hit back. But anyway, I digress. Um, the question is the what I feel the mission is to show the people, we the people, that we're not all fucking assholes, and that we're not all of us aren't all out there to fucking harass people and get people in trouble and file frivolous fucking charges. And if somebody brushes up against my fucking wrist when they got their hand across the fucking door or whatever, I'm not fucking filing charges on them for assault. You know what I mean? These aren't the things that we're after. It's not our, when I say it's not, that's not the mission. That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, I'll give you a great example. Okay, I won't get off the fucking Josh train right now. Like, him and fucking Freebird going into a goddamn fucking police station trying to sell fucking IDs, and then belittling the fucking cops for not wanting to play their fucking retarded fucking game. That's not the mission. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Like stupid shit like that. Clicks and views. It's not the fucking mission. Yes, do we need clicks and views? Sure we do. Do we need people that are going to go out and agitate and stir the pot? Sure we do. We need them to expose certain motherfuckers, because some of these corrupt motherfuckers are a little bit more shadier than, or harder to trigger than some. You know what I mean? So yeah, to get to some of the top dogs, yeah, you got to be a fucking asshole, but that's not the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is to create the fucking case law that we need. And we're not gonna fucking do that by running around fucking courthouses yelling at motherfuckers and pretending to be fucking lawyers and all this other fucking garbage that we're seeing. I'm a little bit passionate about this right now because of recent events and shit. And
No. I'm all fine with the passionate and being passionate and all that. But on the other hand, I know exactly what video you're talking about the police station. I watched the video. Do I believe there should be some? Do I believe that it doesn't have to be every video put out? Does it have to be serious? And like, were they? I don't believe that they were expecting like a tyrannical reaction. I believe
agree.
they were expecting a comical reaction to make a comical video. I don't believe that video was for transparency and accountability. That video was to be funny and joking and all that. So
I agree. I agree.
I can't bitch about that video.
I can, because I can bitch about it.
And you got your right to your own opinion, right? We all have a right to our own opinion, and I'm not mad at you for your opinion, right? I'm just telling you how I looked at that video. The Dr. Phil thing, and I'll touch on that. The Dr. Phil thing, I feel like if it wasn't Josh, it could have been someone else in this community. But who better to go in there and to verbal judo them motherfuckers than Josh Abrams? I mean, the dude is witty, he's funny, and he can come off the top of the head with some shit that blows your mind, like when people are trying to fuck with him. So
I won't argue with that.
Who better to go on Dr. Phil? Because it could have been, it could have been Joe Blow audit company, and went in there and really made everybody look like fucking retards.
But as the community in a whole, why would we give someone that we know is going to make us look like shit the opportunity to do that? Why would we do that?
But it's good publicity is bad, or bad publicity is good publicity too. That's a national stage. They just put auditors on a national stage, bro.
In a bad light. See what I'm saying? Like, right. But here's the thing. Yes, bad publicity is good publicity, but I believe 100% in my heart that this is going to breed more hate for our community than good.
But now, see, my feelings on it, okay, is that I don't believe the hate. We have to worry about the hate that we're going to get from something like what Josh did. I believe we had to worry about the hate that we get because we got so many fucking people trying to swing their dicks out there in the wind, thinking they're better than everybody, and no one ever wants to fucking, you got the like Ajot said earlier, you got these little cliques, you got these little pods and cliques of people, you know what I mean? And it's just like, man, like you said, the mission, right? Well, no one wants to unite and be part of that mission. Everybody wants to say my dick's bigger than your dick. I think that makes us look worse than anything because we're infighting in ourselves, right? We're in the middle and we're fighting against ourselves.
Okay. So just real quick, time out. So those who are in chat, yes, it was yesterday. Josh Abrams flew out to Fort Worth, right, to be on a Dr. Phil show. I don't think the show's come out. If it has, I haven't watched it, but I was watching a little bit of AFA's live earlier today, and I only caught some of it, and then Toe explained some of it. But like I didn't watch it enough to give like input on bad light. I don't know exactly what happened. I just know they were talking with that guy.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened on the show.
I'll tell you exactly what fucking happened. That AFA got together with Long Island Audit and they fucking tag teamed a fucking half retarded fucking security guard. But anybody with half a fucking brain should have at some points felt sorry for that guy. Listen, I'm not saying he isn't a fucking tyrant and that he shouldn't have lost his fucking job or anything like that. But what I am saying is, are we here for that? Or are we here to fucking, for checks and balances? And are we here to fucking hold our government accountable? Great. It's great comedy. It's great fucking viewing. And sure, it opens up more. It'll bring more people into the community that need to see the shit that we're fucking doing. Great. I understand that. But I mean, it was a troll show. It wasn't a fucking, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything important. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. All I'm saying is, well, where.
So what happened to the security guard? Let me start there.
Who knows?
Here's what I got out of it. Right, I got out of it that they, like the vet said, they trolled him a little bit. But they trolled him enough to show that this guy was bullshitting and lying the whole fucking time. So he's up there crying, crocodile tears.
John D, do you have the Long Island video or link to the video of the guy? Like, does anybody who has the ranch, if somebody could drop it and maybe we could, I would like to see that because I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't know what conspired to have the show. Does that make sense?
I've never even seen the video, so I haven't even seen the video.
I will allow my mods to go ahead and drop a Long Island video link in my chat. Okay.
I was
Just
giving them
saying.
permission. What were you doing? I mean, they don't
Yeah,
need.
you know what I want to see? I don't want to see the edited video that's on YouTube. I want to see the uncut, unedited fucking video
Oh
I
yeah,
know, and
of
I know
start
why
to
you want to
finish.
see it, and I know why you want to see it. You want to know if there was really a veteran, right?
Absolutely, 100%. I want to know if that's fucking true or not.
so you don't believe AFA's words saying that he watched the unbirded or
No,
unedited version?
I don't think
Yes,
he ever
he
said
did.
he
Yes,
watched
he
it.
did.
Did he?
Yes, he
I
did.
think he
Because
said that Long
somebody-
Island just gave it to him, but I don't think he said he watched it.
Well,
he
here's the
said
thing
he
with that.
skimmed through it. He skimmed through it. He said, and
Yeah.
he did not see a veteran.
Well,
He
also,
wasn't calling that guy a liar, but he was just voicing what he did or did not see. Hi,
well,
Greg.
Josh also said, you know, you can only believe half of what comes out of Josh's mouth because he also said that he read the whole fucking bar complaint on Ron Burgundy, and I know that's a fucking lie too. So, you know, because I have the whole fucking thing and I have all the amendments and everything. I have all the fucking receipts on all the fucking bar complaints that were ever fucking lodged on Ron Burgundy. And if he had read the whole fucking thing, he wouldn't have stood up and defended Ron Burgundy. That's 100%. I mean, Josh has more integrity than that, I believe. So,
Oklahoma, that link didn't work. So
listen, I'm not saying Josh is a bad person per se.
right.
All I'm saying is there's people in this community that are truly want to change the way the government handles us and treats us, and then there's people like Josh and Ron Burgundy and James Freeman and Freebird and you know, I don't know. The list is fucking long. But am I saying
Would
they
you
don't
say that
belong in the
those?
community? That's
Would you
not what I'm saying.
would you say that those group of people, because Toe and I, before you came up here, was talking about, is there a medium between like the mission and cause people, the click and views, you know what I mean? People like, would those people you think be in the middle where they're in it for the clicks and views, but they have worked towards the cause? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, they've created some change and you know, but at the end of the day, what they're doing isn't going to fucking win the war. All they're doing is pissing more fucking people off. And I said this before. It isn't about going into something without any fucking fear. It's about the fucking perception. We need to change the perception of how the public fucking views us. And right now, the fucking public views us as assholes, instigators, and agitators, and yada yada yada. And we're not all like that. We're not. And listen, I was guilty. I was guilty when I first came into this fucking community of being a total dick and an agitator and a shit stir. But as I learned and as I grew into knowing what I know and wanting what I want, I realized I needed to change the way I was doing shit because the way I was doing it was not fucking working at all. And I wish a lot more people would do that, to like check yourselves before, you wreck yourselves kind of shit. I don't know.
I believe, so this is my belief. I believe a lot of the people get into this and they got into it and they're still into it for all the right reasons, right? But then when the monetization comes, and we're talking 3 years ago, YouTube monetization was fucking great. They weren't trying to stifle people. They weren't what do people call that where they don't shadow banning them. They weren't shadow banning 1A auditors and cop watchers. They were putting them out there. So people were getting views. So these people that were monetized were getting views, and they were making money, and they were making paychecks. But I just believe that people see that now. So they see that that person's monetized and they're a big channel. And if they don't like something that person does when it comes to 1A and cop watching, they automatically jump to, oh, they're just in it for the clicks and the views. They're not in it for the cause. I can't put my I watched AFA, and you brought up Freeman. Well, let's talk about Freeman. Freeman don't want to make change with the government. Freeman wants the government to go bye-bye. That's not make change. He wants the government to go completely bye-bye. So let's be clear on that.
That's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
So Freeman doesn't fight to make the government to make the change and to educate people. Freeman's out there. He'll tell you right out. He's just watching the downfall of the United States. He's filming the downfall as it happens of the United States, and he said that. Like I've heard him say it on live stream.
How do we make change without education? You know what I mean? Like how do we educate the public if all we're going to do is piss the public off?
But
that's how I see it.
I think
I agree.
But I think every auditor, cop watcher that has videos out has one time or sometime in their career pissed the public off, right? Like I haven't done it because I don't go out there and do that shit all the time. But I mean, people that go out and drop videos all the time, like you've never had no one in the VA or anything like look at you like someone just sitting there and go, look, I don't want to be filmed, right?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
That's pissing them off, though, right there, right?
Yeah,
so that's
but like I take that opportunity to educate.
I understand that, and I also can go back to that video that we had on AJOT stream last week, where at the end of that video, Ron Burgundy actually explained himself to that lady, and she seemed like she was receptive to what he was saying.
Well, that was
so
all
in
design.
But in the end, did he make it right? Or so that's what I'm saying is like when is enough? You know what I mean? Like when do we just turn the other cheek and just be like, you know what? I'm just not screwing with them people, because that's what I do. I just don't screw with people. People I don't like, I just don't fucking fuck with them. You know what I mean? I just walk away. Whatever, but I see the bickering back and forth. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. You came up here.
Yeah, I came up here. Well, that's one of.
I like you. I like you. I'm subscribed to you. Everything, and I like Josh, and I'm subscribed to Josh. Right? And
no, we don't have to. We don't have to like each other.
I'm not subscribed to Gorilla, but I'm subscribed to Leroy. I'm subscribed to James Freeman, you know what I'm saying? Like all them people I am subscribed to, right? But that's besides the point. You know, that's my opinion on things. That my opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, right? I'm not
asking auditors to like each other. All I'm saying is that there needs to be some sort of everybody says division. Well, you know what? Maybe there needs to be some division in this fucking community. Maybe there needs to be, instead of, you know, if you're doing it for the right reason, maybe you shouldn't be calling yourself a fucking auditor to begin with. Maybe you should start calling yourself a constitutional educator or something else. Find another name for yourself. Be yourself. But there's some people out there that call themselves auditors that they're not fucking auditors at all. They're just not. And you know, I think auditor has become a cuss word, in the public eye. And I think the people that are in this for the right reasons and that are actively making serious change, that'll move us forward instead of being stagnant for the last fucking 2 decades. Maybe, you know, maybe we need to just find other names for ourselves. I don't know.
I will stand with you on that, on the auditor name being tainted. Pretty much, it is. That's a tainted name, and if you notice, a lot of people don't use that. They don't use the. A lot of people use it because if they don't use it, they won't get people in the watch. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not about clicks and views. I mean, can we agree upon that? The more people that watch, the more the word gets out.
Yeah, I can totally agree. I can totally agree with that. But it like I've said before, putting the word out, it's only putting the word out to the people that are actually watching. You know, that's all we're doing is, you know, putting the word out to the people that are watching. We're not reaching national level. You know, we're reaching, you know, like 1% or half of 1% of the fucking people that need to fucking know.
So there you go. So then we can go back to what we talked about earlier, right? National attention, right? So, like I said, bad publicity could be good publicity, and whether it was bad publicity or good publicity, it's going to be publicity. But who better to put us on the national stage and make the fucking make the security guard look like a fool, make, I guess there was a cop there, look like a fool, and make Dr. Phil look like a fool than Josh Abrams, right? I mean,
well, why do we need to make these 3 people look like fucking fools when we already know that they're fucking fools? And the only thing that's going to come out of it is a bad fucking rap for us.
But like I said, if it wasn't Josh, who else would they, you know, they would reach out to someone else.
Comment. Hold on, time out. Read the comment. I have to go check on the baby, so read the comment.
I've had 12 government employees fired, 6 of them cops. My name is in case law. I'm currently suing Boston PD. What have you done?
What have I done?
I haven't done shit. I know that for a fact. Josh, you already know I ain't done shit but sit up here on live panels and hold live panels. But I'll leave that for you because I take that's a question to you, Tav.
Yeah, that's a question to me. I don't brag about numbers, first off. And but since we want to go there, I guess in the year and a half that I've been doing this, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 government higher ranking government officials retire early. And I'm about to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 9 cops are going to get fired. I'm going to turn over a whole VA police department, and I've restructured the fucking VA police department and how they treat people, and I don't know. I'm probably I don't know if I had to guess. I'll probably be raping the coffers of about 50 million fucking dollars here in the next few years. So, or more. So that's what I've done in the last year and a half.
Real quick, I just want to do this before this person pops out of my stream real quick. But BANANER.
The sandwich maker.
But no, and you know what? Like, I get it. And Jody, just for GP, I don't call that tow truck audit. I call that tow watching. But I mean, I guess the bare bones, of what I'm trying to get after, man, is that like if we're talking about missions and we're talking about communities and all that, like look at the riff.
This isn't a community.
Like I've been doing this stuff. So you've been doing it you've been in it for a year and a half. You said, right? Well, I've been in it as a personality, because that's what I call myself, a personality on YouTube, right? I've been in it as a personality on YouTube for about 5 years now, almost 6 years, right? And I've strictly pretty much most of it I've stayed in the 1A, and I've just seen so much dick swinging, and my dick's bigger than yours, man.
Well, you just saw that with the question that AFA presented.
What's
the my dick's bigger than yours? Like,
well,
and people come at me all the fucking time with what have you done? What have you done? Like what the fuck is that? Like that's a fucking joke. That's a fucking joke. Like, what have you fucking done? I just fucking liberated every single fucking veteran in the nation 2 weeks ago. Just liberated them.
well,
I don't know. I mean, is that worthy of bragging about? I don't fucking know. All I know is that I'm focused on what I'm fucking doing, and I can assure you that it's not what AFA's doing, or Ron Burgundy's doing, or anybody else that's doing that same shit. It's not the same fucking thing. And to be fucking mocked and made fun of because I'm not doing the same fucking shit that they're doing, and or I spoke up about it, and or what the fuck ever. That measures the fucking man, not, you know.
my thing to that whole and that whole premise of what happened there, and you were in Ajot's chat when I came up there and I talked about it, right? And I said what I said. I didn't like. This is me personally. Like, my opinion is my opinion. I didn't like the way the one cat, the original cat that was filming, I didn't like the way he talked to that lady. I didn't like the way he disrespected that lady, and I think that was wrong. Now, on the other hand, do I feel like what you had to say or how that blew up should have been left for when the cameras were off? Yes, because I think that just painted the community in a bad light.
Well,
I think all that. I think that whole ordeal painted the whole community in a bad light, because you had all those auditors, all cop watchers, activists, whatever you want to call them, all different sorts, all different kinds. You had Long Island audit, you had Jersey Watcher, you had Annapolis, you had you had Josh, you had even John Denicola, right? And that's just
look. I knew I fucked up.
But
here's the thing. I knew I fucked up the minute. I fucking did it. In fact, I fucking was profusely sorry for what I fucking did because it was in front of the fucking cameras, but I did it because it wasn't what we were there for. We were there specifically for Leroy, to do fucking Leroy's work and help Leroy do his shit. We weren't there to fucking do all that other fucking nonsense and all that other bullshit. We weren't there for that. That wasn't the fucking mission.
And
You
like
know,
I said, and what are you saying? You're saying that you're apologizing because you think that you should have done it off camera. Is that what you're saying? Because that's the way I feel about it. I think that
I tried.
We wouldn't be here talking about this right now if that shit didn't get put on YouTube, right?
Listen, I tried my hardest to do it off fucking camera. I even went to fucking dickhead Ron Burgundy to talk to Ron Burgundy, and I said, "Hey, look, I'm sorry about the other day. Shit was heated, yada yada yada." But that didn't stop a fucking thing. That didn't stop him and his fucking buddies from running their fucking mouth and calling me a goddamn narc and this and that and putting that shit on fucking lives and doing this and doing their ignorant bullshit. So what the fuck, right? Like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't with these motherfuckers. Period. Like I had plans that fucking day and that minute to fucking talk to Leroy, pull him aside and say, "Hey, look, I'm not here for this. I don't want to be involved in any of this. Fucking give me a place to go to audit or whatever, and I'll fucking do that, yada, yada, yada." Those were my fucking plans, but it didn't fucking work out that way. And I fucking blew the fuck up. And then 20 minutes after I fucking did that, I get a phone call from AFA saying, yeah, we're don't worry about it. You're okay. You didn't do anything wrong. We're fat. We love you. We think it was wrong too. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then at fucking dinner, AFA tries me again and tries to fucking play hero with a cat that was up there with me sleeping in his fucking car. And he got that shoved up his fucking ass and he got pissed off and vice versa. And, to fucking call me on the way home. He calls me on the way home and says, "Hey, I watched the video and you definitely lumped us in all together with Ron Burgundy. You definitely did that." No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. I said I wasn't here with that fucking clown show. Never once mentioned their fucking names. Never once did anything. The only person that I was fucking bitching about and fucking putting in his fucking place where he belongs is Ron fucking Burgundy. And that's the simple fucking facts of the matter. Now, they can fucking twist all this shit that they fucking want, and they can poke the bear, and they can make their little fucking innuendos and their little jokes all they want and call it fucking trolling all they fucking want. But we're not fucking dumb. We're not fucking dummies. The people that fucking need to fucking see it are seeing it. Because I'm not keeping my mouth fucking shut. Because I think to win this fucking war, the community needs to see where everybody fucking stands. Period. You can't fucking ask somebody to go fucking do something and or ask for fucking help from somebody if you already fucking know that that's not what they're there for. They're not there to fucking help. You think fucking AFA, Ron Burgundy, John Denicola, and fucking Freeman all came down to support Leroy? Do you think that that's what they fucking went there to do? No, that's not what they fucking went there to do. And I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat this bullshit any fucking more. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about getting excited on your fucking panel. And I'm not directing this to you. I'm pissed off at the whole fucking thing because I tried to handle it diplomatically. I tried to do the fucking right thing. It didn't fucking work.
So I got a question because I heard what you said. I've heard what you said, and I've heard what's went around. Now, don't get me wrong. I haven't watched every fucking video, right?
You haven't
of that
watched
whole
every
situation.
video.
No, that's what I said. I haven't watched every video of that situation, but I've heard you talk about the narc situation, right? Now, how did that come about? Because I was told by 3 different people that were there how the narc thing started, and it was a big joke, and you took it way
It wasn't
too
a
serious.
joke. It wasn't a fucking joke.
Well,
it was not a joke. It was a calculated fucking attack.
No,
it was a calculated attack.
If it was the way I heard it by the 3 different people that told me about it,
who told you about it?
Man,
what 3 people told you about it?
I'm not going to tell you. 3 people that were there told me that Freeman started that.
Yeah, okay, well,
and Freeman's a flat troll. Freeman loves trolling. That's his little gig. He does a little bit of trolling, but he means well with his trolls. He's not really trying to fuck. He's just fucking with you.
I talked to Freeman, and I already know how he is, and I've already talked to him and told him that I love him, and that I'm glad to have met him, and all this other fucking horseshit. I did all that at dinner.
And I'll definitely stick up for another thing that you did say that I don't agree with 100% is you said, if I believe that this person, that person, this person, that person was there for Leroy Truth, you did put one person's name in there that I will definitely say that I know for a fact that's what he was there for. And
well, he may have started,
opinion, and that's John DeNicola.
Yeah, well, he may have started that, but his actions say otherwise. His actions fucking say otherwise. Has he reached out to me? Has he reached out to me?
His
really fucking actions fucking getting all.
He's torn up about it all, though.
Well, I haven't wanted to fucking mention his name till tonight. I haven't fucking said anything about him until fucking tonight. So you're the one that brought up John DeNicola. Listen, John DeNicola was more than likely tricked into fucking doing this shit. I'm sure he was there for Leroy, but he was with the wrong motherfuckers, and that's a fucking fact. He didn't fuck. Did he ever once step in and say, hey, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's probably not a good joke or whatever they were trying to fucking do.
Because he might have not had the courage to do what you did, Tab, doesn't mean that he wasn't there for the same reason you were. It doesn't mean that he did not agree with what was going on or that he was supporting what was going on. And I only say this because Toe and I do know him off and online, and he's torn out about the situation. You know what I mean? I guess y'all have had a good connection, you know what I mean? Or rapport, whatever. And when you said that and saying it now, you know, I mean,
I just said it now, just now.
Right. You said why, right? But I mean, you have in your past lives, you know, put him with that group. Now we know specifically why, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe you're wrong, and maybe he just didn't have that courage.
Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But has he reached out to me once about it to talk to me? No.
But maybe because you didn't sit on it and you reacted right away, and maybe by your reaction it made him react in the manner of he's like, well, he's already looking at it this way, you know, why should I even try to talk to him again? It's I mean, you can say all you want, why didn't you? It goes both ways, especially if y'all consider each one friend.
I've tried several times to talk to him in chats and vice versa.
Well, you can't really.
He rage quit. He rage quit the last time. He rage quitted the last time I tried to talk to him pleasantly about it.
But maybe he doesn't want to do it online.
Okay, maybe well then
do it offline, and I know
then he should have contacted me offline.
Oh. Maybe that can happen. Maybe not. I don't know.
I've talked to several people about John Denicola and how fucking torn up I am about that bullshit, and how I don't understand why he's fucking defending these fucking cockroaches. Has
But
he, for the past 3
what
weeks,
did he defend? What did he defend?
he literally fucking told me that I lumped him in to all these other fucking cats.
But it sounds like you did, Angry Vet. I mean, from
How,
what you
when?
you just listed him.
Just
Right.
now, yeah.
I
Just now.
understand that, but if we read in between the lines during your lives, right? If people have been following you, sometimes you have innuendos. I mean, without saying it, you did say it in your past lives, but now, yes, this is the first time that you're saying what you actually think. But what I'm saying is, I think that was kind of some people's assumption already, and maybe John felt that way, that you already lumped him into this group that you're expressing your concern over. So why should he even say anything?
I am now, but I wasn't before, and I don't do innuendos. If I'm calling somebody out, I call them out.
Maybe innuendo
Period.
is the wrong word, but
Yeah. I just,
I mean,
like I said, I just know that I know John Denicola does what he does for this community, and he doesn't do it for clicks and views. Obviously, he does it because he believes in the cause. I know that.
I never said he does it for clicks and views.
No, but what else could he do it for if he didn't do it for that? If that's what everybody's premise is either you're doing it for clicks and views or you're doing it for the cause, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying is I know I've been around John Denicola, in this community for 5 years, and I know, what he's done behind the scenes, right? And
So do I.
it
He's
has
been on my
nothing to do-
channel. He's been
Well, I know.
supporting my channel for fucking ever since the fucking beginning. Why do you think I was so upset about it?
Right, but what I'm saying is saying that he was there. How did you word it now? I'd have to go back. You got to remember, I'm a dumbass, and I forget shit really easy. But I know the premise. You said that he was with AFA, Freeman, blah blah blah, and he came there.
AFA.
Yeah, but
AFA was his ride. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that doesn't lump him in with that whole group, right?
right.
I mean,
Yeah, so even if someone else in that group or everybody else in that group was in it for clicks and views or wasn't in it for the right reasons, I don't believe you could say that John Cola was in it for the wrong reasons.
I never said he was.
What'd you say? Because I don't remember, and I can't go back and rewind it because we're live.
I said he blamed me. On the ride up with fucking Josh on the phone. He was in the background saying his piece about what I fucking did as well. And then he never fucking talked to me about it. Even after 3 or 4 times when I tried to talk to him, he never reached out. And now here you are talking about John Denicola. Of course I'm going to fucking lump him in. I mean,
well, I only said John Denicola because he was one of the people that's there, and he's one of my friends, right? That's the only reason I brought John Denicola into it. And I only just said that he was there. I never said anything about what he was there for, what he was doing. Like I really didn't even know the whole thing with you and John Denicola. I just knew that something had happened.
well, I've had a problem with him not fucking saying anything about it and not standing up to somebody that he fucking supported from the very fucking beginning. I have a problem with that. And I tried to fucking tell him this, and I tried to talk to him about it, but he didn't want to talk to me about it. So, actions.
Right. But
so are you saying that he supported the incident that happened over supporting how you reacted? or
He blamed me for fucking, lumping him into all of it when I never lumped him into anything.
okay.
There's
I haven't mentioned his name on a live or a chat or a panel or whatever this thing is until tonight.
No,
Until y'all
you've
brought it up.
mentioned his name. You've mentioned his name. It was your second, I want to say your second live. Because you did the short, I know, I've been watching. You did the short one, and then you went to Vigilance Committee, and that's kind of where everything came out. That was like kind of the first time you talked about it.
yeah, it was
And
after
then
Vigilance
you
Committee.
did a live the next day, and that's when you first mentioned John DeNicola. But I think in the content or context that you were saying you were asking him why he didn't reach out to you personally. And I guess he maybe had said something, you know, someone else.
I never disparaged him. If I had mentioned him, it was because, I was hurt by the whole fucking thing. But I mean, that's neither here nor there because, right, like feelings, we don't care about each other's feelings, apparently. Feelings, we're not feelings enforcement.
Oh, I care about everybody's feelings, but I mean, my opinions are you know what I'm saying. Like my opinions are my opinion. Your opinions are your opinions, and I'm not downing you for your opinions. I'm telling you that what I seen and what I've been seeing and what I really have been seeing for the last 5 years is the erosion of this so-called community by just everything. And I can't just, and the reason why I'm not just lumping or not lumping, but the reason why I'm not I'm staying neutral. A lot of people say I'm neutral in the middle of the fence. They can say all that bullshit. I don't really give a flying fuck. But the reason why I stay neutral is because you have a right to your opinion. Josh has a right to his opinion. Whether I agree with either one of those opinions, that doesn't matter. And whether you agree with my opinion, it doesn't matter. I just know that I've seen what I've seen, and I see that whole situation on both sides, your side and the other side, Ron Burgundy or Ron Bergen or whatever the hell his name is. I don't even know his name. But I believe
Guerrilla
that
Publishing.
Yeah, Guerrilla Publishing. I believe that shit could have been handled a whole lot differently. And what happens is you got grown men and Tab, I know you're at same right around the same age as me. And so you've seen this your whole life. You got grown men that aren't going to take shots, man. And there are some men that might turn the other cheek. But you take a shot at somebody and they're going to take their shot back, and they're going to take their shot back, and they're going to take their shot back. And guess what that does to the cause or to the mission? What it does is it completely fucking screws that whole mission up. So you can't say this person's not in it for the mission, but I am. Because you, by the actions that you did, besides turning another cheek, right? And this is my opinion, by the actions that you did, if you believe that they came at you first with the narc and all that bullshit, and then you fired back or whatever, you fired back, man. And I know you're military, I know you're ex-military and all that shit, dude. I get it, right? But you fired back, and that shit right there is what's tearing the fucking, because people are seeing the divide between all the so-called auditors and all the so-called cop watchers. And it's funny because I even told AJOP before I started the show, I said, look, I watched the show. That's a big auditor cop watch panel, right? The other day. And I heard the person on the panel sitting up there talking about how do we unite, they said, right? Or something to that effect. And I'm just thinking to myself, have you been not watching? It's not going to happen. this so-called community isn't going to happen because of these things right here. This stupid shit, dumbass shit all the way across the board. Me personally, I might have told Leroy to the side and been like, hey man, look, man, I didn't like that shit, dude. That's retarded. Them guys are retarded. I ain't fucking with them. And the rest of the time I would have been there, I just wouldn't have fucked with them.
I was gonna do that.
You did it a different way, right? But
I was gonna do that. Let's not forget that.
But that different way, it caused a reaction, right? Every action has a reaction, right? We were taught that long ago in school. And that caused a reaction, which caused you to react again, which caused them to react again, which caused you to react again. You see what I'm saying? And it's a never-ending cycle, man, until everybody just says, you know what? I was wrong. You were wrong. Let's fucking move on, right? Let's move on and let's do this thing. But that's never going to happen because there's too many fucking egos in this community. Like too many big-headed motherfuckers that just won't. And I'm not saying anybody. I'm not pointing this towards anybody. There's 1,000 of them that do this shit. That cop watching audit. There's 1,000 fucking big-headed egos that just won't put the shit aside.
Yeah, well, I still feel that the people need to see where everybody stands.
So I stand on this, and this is Toe for Life speaking, everybody. And love me or hate me, unsubscribe, subscribe, tell your fucking friends. I don't really give a shit, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And this is where I'm going to stand. And then we're going to stop the AFA, the Angry Vet on this channel. This is going to stop on my channel at least. But I'm going to say right now, can you say that you were wrong and you'll turn the other cheek because the cause is what's supposed to be, the mission is what's supposed to be more important?
I tried to turn the other cheek.
Can you still? And that goes to the other side, Ron Burgundy, which he don't know me. I don't know him. He ain't watching this, but there's people in here that talk to him. So tell him, can he stop the madness? Can he turn the other cheek?
I can't turn the other cheek when I see something wrong, and Ron Burgundy was wrong, and it still is wrong.
Then to me, Angry Vet, the mission isn't your main goal. Then the mission isn't your goal, because if you're not willing to squash a petty bullshit ass beef like this
against Ron Burgundy,
with anybody, so you're willing to squash it with AFA.
So I'm supposed to just sit back on my laurels and let people take jabs at me and
no. And I'm saying I'm even asking those people to come out and do the same fucking thing, because if they don't, then the mission isn't what their main priority. That's what I'm saying. If the mission was your main priority, everybody would squash this little bullshit ass beef and they'd walk away. And even if they don't have to be friends. You don't have to be friends. You don't have to go cop watching auditing with them, but just squash it, drop it, move on, keep pushing forward. You got that scars thing going on, right? So you're trying to do big things. I know for a fact, but I know from just the little things that I've seen about Guerrilla Publishing, that dude is getting cops fired and shit in Oklahoma. Like, he's doing some good work in Oklahoma. But
I didn't say he's not doing any good work. All I'm saying is he ain't a fucking lawyer. He ain't a fucking lawyer. And anybody that says he is a lawyer is a piece of shit too, because they're not doing their fucking homework.
He's a lawyer that's suspended. That's what I heard.
He ain't a fucking lawyer. And he ain't gonna get his license back. And he can't fucking be a lawyer in other fucking counties, and he can't be a fucking lawyer in the federal system, and he can't fucking do that. He's a lying piece of shit. So he's a garbage fucking person. And the only reason why he came into this fucking community is because he saw the fucking money grab. That's it. That's the only reason why he's here. Yeah, he's done some good things and he's exposed some good shit, yada, yada, yada. I've never said he hasn't, ever. All I'm saying is he's a piece of fucking shit.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I stand with my bottom line, man. I stand with before it's never. It's you can't have your cake and eat it too. You're not gonna. You can't sit. Anybody can't sit there and call themselves someone that's all about the mission, but then when someone else, just because you don't like them or you don't like what they're doing, but they are doing work on the mission. I don't know why I keep calling it a mission. I'm only doing it because this is what I've been saying, and that's the name of the show, right? But if you can't get past the petty beef and just do your own thing and not worry about that person, then I mean, it's just hurt. I believe it's hurting the mission. This is my opinion. It doesn't have to be your opinions, but this is my opinion. And my opinion is that all this infighting, instead of just walking away, unsubscribing, not talking to that people. Hey, me and Guerrilla Publishing are coming to Maryland, man. You want to meet up, man? We're going to go do some auditing. And you go, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to. Maybe next time.
I would never.
You know,
I would never do that. I would never do that.
You would never do what? Go with them? But what would you
No,
say?
it's just like the nonprofit. Just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean I'm not going to fucking help them. Ron Burgundy could fucking get hemmed up right now. Ron Burgundy could get hemmed up right now. And if he put a fucking application in and we reviewed it and we saw that this case is a serious case and needs to be fought, we're going to fucking do it. Period. It's just like if any fucking auditor calls me up and says, hey, we're coming to fucking Maryland. Where do we go? What should we do? Oh, I'll hook up with you and I'll fucking take you around and I'll show you. But I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to let AFA fucking, do his thing right fucking in front of me. I'll give them the fucking places to go to. I'll tell them where to fucking go, but I'm not going to be a part of that fucking shit show. I mean, it's. I think you're misunderstanding where I'm coming from. Like I'm
trying to understand it all. So
it ain't the fucking hate that is driving this. It's the fucking community and what I think needs to fucking happen. That's basically what's fucking driving it. It ain't my hate for somebody that's fucking driving this bullshit. I think it's just like with CJ Grisham. Like, what the fuck? Okay? Like, I'm not going to fucking say anything about that. I'm not going to fucking, like, I'm just going to turn a blind eye to this motherfucker that's taking people's fucking money and not even making claims in the lawsuits and or not giving them the fucking money that they deserve out of the fucking lawsuit or charging fucking $800 fucking dollars for 2 fucking letters and he'll fucking write them when like literally breaking the fucking law for $800 fucking dollars. Like I'm supposed to turn a blind eye to this shit. Is that what you're saying?
No, I never said that. But my thing is, and I mean, you do, like I said, you do what you want. Like I'm not saying you're doing anything. I'm saying you're doing things differently than I would do them, right? But
yeah.
you gotta know that what you're talking about, right? What you're talking about, all that, like, I believe this and I believe, I'm going to call these people out. What should I do? Turn a blind eye. But remember that blind eye, that reaction or that action is going to have a reaction. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
And you can't get mad if a lot of people turn on you.
I'm not getting mad at people turning on me. I'm getting
Okay.
mad at people being fucking fake.
Do you consider me fake? There's a
No.
question.
Why would I do that? You've never given me any fucking reason to hate you or call you out.
Well, I thought maybe.
I don't call people out unless the fucking receipts are on the table and or I have the receipts in my fucking pocket. I don't run my fucking mouth without the facts. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more in line to be fucking called out for the shit that they're fucking doing and the money that they're taking from fucking people and the people that they're fucking putting in jail.
Well, I mean, I hope I mean, I hope if you're doing your research and that's what's happening, I mean, I hope you do call that kind of shit out.
Well, then, but when I do, and then I fire back because that chain reaction for not turning a blind eye. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm supposed to just call somebody out and then not fucking defend my position.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is in my eyes, the call out to Ron Burgundy could have been handled a different way, like I said. And
yeah, now leave that fucking comment up there. Leave that comment up there. Leave that comment up there right now. Banana Anner, leave it up there. I'm going to address that. I'm going to address that right now when you're done, Toe. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Just please don't, like, I am a big person when it comes to women, and I know she feels for her husband and she backs her husband, but you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the people that Banana Anner. So I'm just going to let you know that's one of the people that I back.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to let him talk. I just don't want him to like he gets angry. He's the angry vet, right?
Right. But I mean, if he does something along those lines, I mean, let it happen before
okay.
you know
all
what
right,
I mean?
all right. I got you. Anyways, what I was saying was the Ron Burgundy thing, right? So I'm not saying that you shouldn't call people out. Now, people stealing people's fucking money and people getting people put in jail and all that shit, that's something that should be called out. Yeah, 100%. Just like how we call out pedos that hide in this community, right? Like, I don't know, you've only been around for a year and a half, but in my time being around in the almost 6 years, we've outed a lot of pedos in this community that were hiding in this community, talking about they were activists, right? And I think all that should be called out. But what happened with Ron Burgundy, I just believe could have been handled more diplomatically on both sides.
I tried.
And I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I think it could have been. I mean, you didn't. They were filming. I get it, but I think it could have been handled a different way, and it didn't have to come to this, and didn't have to get put out here on YouTube where there's panels after live streams, and then you know what I mean, as shots fired here and shots fired there and shots fired here. And I'm just trying to get to the nitty gritty, man. And I would hope that sometime, the mission. I would hope that sometime that maybe some of it will sink in with some people, but maybe I'm wrong. I might not be right, y'all. I might be just talking out of my ass. You know what I mean? I'm just talking, and this is what I see. This is in the eyes of Topher Life. So, it is what it is. Hey,
well, let's talk about shots fired. Let's talk about shots fired like this shot fired here by fucking the sandwich maker. Okay. TAV also assisted the cops on getting citizens on the sidewalk when they were perfectly allowed to protest where they were, and then thanked the cops all night long. Let's talk about that and how that's fucking twisted and written in a fucking way that doesn't even fucking come close to what fucking happened that night. Let's talk about that. Ask me any fucking question about that fucking night and
I
the
don't know
why,
much.
because we know she's not gonna fucking ask, and we know Josh isn't gonna fucking ask because they already know the fucking answer. So
I don't know.
ask
I
me
don't
any
know.
question about that.
I don't know. I clicked into a live stream. I might have been in there 5 minutes. I think I was taking care of the baby or something to that effect. I seen a live stream. I seen you telling people to get out of the street onto the sidewalk. That's all I seen. You're gonna get yourself arrested. Get on the sidewalk, not on the street. They can't mess with you on the sidewalk. But that's all I seen. So I have no other skin in the game on that. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know. So
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I was at the fucking precinct waiting for fucking GGA. We were trying to, figure out whether GGA was going to get out of jail or not or whatever. Okay. I noticed people showing up in little tiny groups. It was like 3 at first, and then it was like 5, and then 7. And then I told everybody around us and, all the other auditors or whatever to keep your eye on these people over here. They seem to be doing something. They look a little aggravated, yada, yada, yada. Well, the next thing you know, it's about 50 plus of them. Okay. And they're pissed off, and we can't understand anything that they're saying. They're pissed off at the fucking cops. And they start showing us the fucking videos of the cops beating the ever living shit out of somebody that we witnessed the fucking unit or whatever, the special unit fucking come in, bring this guy in, then an ambulance came, and then they fucking took him to, to the hospital. Well, I wanted to fucking find out exactly what was going on. So I found the first person that actually understood what I was talking about. And I told him to talk to the fucking talk to the phone. So they're talking to the phone, then they're showing us videos, and it's getting worse and worse and worse by the fucking second, by the minute. And the cops aren't fucking doing anything about it, and they're about to have a fucking riot on their hands. Okay. So I went into the fucking police station, into the actual police station where you're not supposed to fucking go. And I gave them fucking hell to get somebody out there to at least fucking talk to somebody and hopefully quell everything that was fucking about to go down. Okay. I'm the one that fucking brought the cop out and actually got him to fucking talk to somebody. Then they fucking started talking to him. Then they started taking him in one by one. And I tried to fucking keep them calm because I knew how dirty the fucking cops are in fucking New York City. So I played fucking mediator for a long fucking time. And then I noticed that there was a cop inside the fucking lobby counting fucking heads. And does anybody know why they were counting heads? Because they have fucking special statutes that if it's over a certain amount of people that they're allowed to do such and such, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So I already knew that they were fucking either already staged up or they were fucking figuring shit out. One of the two. It doesn't fucking matter.
About like riot gear and tear gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next thing you know, they're coming out in full fucking force. Okay. And they start pushing these guys back with a fucking fence or a barricade or whatever. Well, that wasn't fucking working. And then I saw a fucking cop, a lieutenant or something like that, coming up with some sort of fucking plan, yada, yada, yada. So I started telling everybody to get on the fucking sidewalk because they can't touch you on the fucking sidewalk. End of story. The moral of the fucking story is I fucking saved a lot of fucking violence that night. And it wasn't because I was a fan of the fucking cops. Okay. So you motherfuckers can twist it all you fucking want. Okay. But I did what needed to be fucking done. Would you have done the same fucking thing? I don't fucking think so, Nanner. I don't think so, Josh. You would have just fucking recorded from afar and you wouldn't have done a fucking thing. You would have just fucking been happy that there was melee in front of you, that you were fucking video recording. So get this fucking straight. You come at me, you take shots at me, I'm gonna fucking take shots back. Okay? I'm not fucking friends with the New York fucking police department, and that is fucking why they started calling me a fucking narc. And that proves it right there, that they were watching the fucking live. Fucking bitches. Little twisting every fucking thing to, making everything look a certain fucking way to discredit somebody is a fucking shit ass action. Shit ass action. And Nanner, I thought much, much more highly of you before all that bullshit. That's all I gotta fucking say about that.
So this live stream or what? Yeah, it was a live stream. Like I said, I had jumped in there for about 5 minutes. Is this live stream still available that I can go back and look at it later?
I guess, yeah, I would assume so. I didn't delete anything.
It was your live stream, right?
Yeah. And there's a Full Court had a live stream, and so did David New York had a live stream going, and I think Kaz may have had a live stream going. But listen, I don't give a fuck if you wouldn't have thanked the fucking cops or not. I thank fucking cops for not fucking violating my rights every fucking day. Every goddamn day. And I'll keep fucking doing it. And if that makes me a fucking bootlicker, nanner, like you've called me in the fucking past recently, then so be it. You want to fucking put it out there to the fucking public or the community or your fucking community or whatever that I'm a fucking bootlicker, have at it. But fucking tell the goddamn truth. Tell the fucking truth instead of spinning shit the way you want people to fucking see it.
Whoever that is in the basement, show me who you are. I don't just let people up here. So whoever's trying to get on panel, you got to show me who you are. I'm not just going to let you up. Anyways,
I'm proud of what I fucking did, and I'm not going to take it back.
Sorry about that. I had to authenticate the person in the background. I got you, man.
Well, I'm not supposed to be visible. That's why I was covered. Put me back.
Sasquatch. I fucking love Sasquatch.
Yeah. So to me, like I said, man, I mean, my biggest thing is because and you know what? I kind of wanted to get this out here, man. And I'm not going to lie. I clickbaited it with the title of the show. I clickbaited it. I figured I wanted to get you up here. I wanted to hear what you had to say. I wanted to get AFA around, and I wanted to hear what he had to say. I was hoping someone would tell that Ron Burgundy, or I don't even know his name. It's like Ron Durbin, right? It's not Burgundy. Ron Burgundy was the anchor man or something, right?
That's what we dubbed Ron Burgundy, because he's a fucking joke. He's a joke.
Yeah. So I don't have no cause to call him whatever. So I'm gonna call him Ron Durbin because I'm not gonna disrespect him because I don't know him like that, right?
Well, if Ron Burgundy wants to fucking come up on a panel with me and explain what he's fucking done and how he's fucking done it, I have absolutely zero problems with that. I will sit on a fucking panel with him and I will fucking show all the goddamn receipts. And I hope AFA's there to read all pages. Let's ask Josh how many fucking pages he read. Let's ask him how many fucking pages he read of the fucking bar complaint.
You're the one that's on the. You got the microphone, and I'm sure he's listening.
Well, how many pages, AFA, did you read of this complaint, this so-called complaint that Ron Burgundy is bullshitting you about?
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm one of those guys who read absolutely every word of the TOS.
Yeah.
I do it.
Yep.
Do I understand it? No, obviously I don't. Because I wouldn't be in YouTube jail right now if I did.
I'm dumber. I'm dumber after hearing you.
And just remember, I'll be behind on the chats because Aja isn't at her station, so she's been the one bringing up the chats and all that. I'm not good at bringing up chats while I'm trying to focus on listening to everybody, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm trying to get
if AFA wants to come up on one of my panels and talk about Ron Burgundy, the man that he vehemently defends, let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
I feel like with the name of the angry vet that I might not expect to be welcome if you were angry at me. That's just an observation. What do I know? I'm just a blue-skinned alien from beyond the world.
Everybody's welcome.
I'm good at multitasking. See, you know.
Listen, and you know what? Listen, I mean, I'll even give you the benefit of the doubt, Angry Vet. I would be willing to host a panel with you and Josh, and only you and Josh, and me be silent.
Well, I gotta be able to bring up fucking. I gotta be able to do that fucking screen thing to be able to bring up documents and stuff like that. And I don't think I can do that on somebody else's panel.
You can email them to me, and I can do it.
Yeah, but I would be willing to do that. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't want the drama, but I would have to say that I would. If at the end of that panel, for you two to walk away from it, and if you're not gonna be acquaintances no more, to walk away as not acquaintances and drop it.
Yeah,
that would be my toe for license stipulation. That once that panel was over, you guys walked away. No more. Josh did this, and no more Angry Vet did this, right?
No, I've already done my fucking job, so I have really nothing more to say about Josh and the way he fucking conducts his business.
It hurt. You know what, man? I consider Josh one of the best out here. One of the best. I didn't say the best, okay? Because
so let a little air out the head there, brother.
Just by the way, just dropping it for my boy. We all know that the 1A GOAT is clash with Bow. Just saying.
Listen, Josh,
I know he's watching me.
Josh is the best at what he does. That's all I'll say about that.
I think Josh is one of the best. Josh is very entertaining. He's
an entertainer.
His videos are always well edited.
Well edited.
That's not a bad thing.
His videos are edited to make him look better.
No, see now.
Really, he was.
Everybody edits videos, dude. I edit videos because if I put my full length video out, nobody would watch it. Nobody, because my retention time on my channel is like 2 minutes. So I shouldn't even have said that because I knew that's where it was going to go, was the whole, edited the video. I'm talking about his editing skills. I'm talking about his verbal judo, judo. I'm not saying he's editing shit out that he shouldn't be editing out. He's editing dead time and bullshit time out. There's only one person that I know that doesn't do much editing, and I don't think he gets a whole lot of views. I think he gets views like for the first couple minutes, but I think people don't watch his videos as much as they should, and that's auditing Erie County.
Well, I'd say he's a 10 times fucking better than fucking Josh.
Nobody in this field is supposed to be Iron Manning their channel. All of you are out here doing it all by yourself, and you get an immense amount of respect from me because that's impossible. I don't know how I've gotten as far as I've gotten Iron Manning a channel. No one has skills to edit, overlay, OBS, freaking StreamYard, panel, manage cats in a big room full of fire. I mean, that's pretty much what a panel is. I mean, there's no controlling all this stuff. And yet some people are able to put their crap together into a nice little grip bowl and keep it together enough for people to be entertained by it. And other people are capable of putting the full context together in a way that is fully full disclosure. You can't do it all. No one can do it all. You can't expect everyone to do it all.
I can't even manage my emails.